There are a ton of people who rent their homes versus owning their homes, and for many people it makes sense to them. And whenever we're in a volatile economy, people start to wonder if it's a smart decision to buy now or if it makes more sense to wait it out. As Bob Brokesmith, president and CEO of the Mortgage Bankers Association, MBA, he explains, he says, the desire for homeownership is strong. Many prospective buyers are waiting for the volatility in mortgage rates to subside, as well as for a clearer picture of the economic outlook. If you're in that position, remember that it's important to consider not just what's happening today, but also what benefits that you might gain in the long run. And there's a lot of information out there about how homeownership helps build a homeowner's net worth over time. What's net worth? Net worth is the total wealth of an individual or a household, taking account of all financial assets and liabilities. So it's the value of everything that you have left after subtracting liabilities like mortgages, credit card balances, student loans, etc., from your assets, everything that you have left. As we look forward towards retirement, net worth is actually one of the most important metrics to consider. The higher your net worth at retirement, the more comfortably and the more secure you're going to be as you're older, the more comfortable your lifestyle. But even today, many people think first about things like IRAs and 401ks before they even consider owning a home as a wealth building tool. And it's especially important if you're a young prospective home buyer to understand how home ownership is another key way to invest in your future. A recent article by Alexis Leondas in Bloomberg notes millennials have higher average 401k balances than Generation X did when they're at the same age, but they're not any better off financially. And a lot of that has to do with being less likely to own a home. You know those medication commercials on TV now that list and describe in detail every type of side effect that the medicine or treatment has. A lot of them are disturbing to say the least, but what if landlords had to list the side effects of renting before you signed a lease? Because there are side effects to renting, and one of the biggest ones is a significantly smaller net worth when you're ready to retire. To help you understand just how much owning a home can have a positive impact on your life over the years, I want you to look at what this data shows. This is from the same Bloomberg article I just mentioned, and it helps show the gap in between renters and homeowners who are 65 years and older, a retirement age. And the difference is substantial, even when incomes are very similar. As you can see from this graph, if we look at the blue is the median income. The income levels in the four quartiles are relatively the same, hardly different from most of it. But when you look at the green, the difference is astounding. The net worth for homeowners is exponentially higher at every single income level when you look at 64-year-olds who are renters versus buyers. Seriously, the data is real. If you want to create wealth to help set you up for success later on in life, it might be time to prioritize homeownership. That's because whether you decide to rent or you decide to buy a home, you're going to have a monthly housing expense either way. And so the question is, are you going to invest in yourself with your housing and your future, or are you going to continue to help somebody else increase their wealth? Bottom line, before putting your homeownership plans on hold, let's connect. Let's sit down, let's go over your options, because we have solutions for people that are just getting into the idea of homeownership. Everything from lease purchase pathways, down payment assistance programs, first-time home buyer programs. We've got it all. And you can check out your options at hopeforrenters.com. It might be the best thing that you can do for the 65-year-old version of yourself down the road.